In this lesson, we're going to look at how we add a transition effect to our slides. So first of all, what's a transition? A transition is the movement of one slide onto the screen after the previous slide. So when you click your mouse or press a button on the keyboard, you want the next slide to come along. And the transition effect is how that slide arrives on screen. So looking up at the transitions ribbon, you'll see I'm in slide sorter view because this is the easiest way to see what I'm adding. I'm going to add some transitions, and I've got a whole host of transition effects here, and I can open up the gallery to see some more. I'm going to apply a cube one, mainly because it's very easy to see the difference. So I'll choose cube and apply that. Now that's applied, it's probably applied itself to one slide that I had selected. Here it is down here. It's got a little star underneath it, but I actually want to apply it to all slides, so I'll come up here and click apply to all. Then you'll see that my transition effect is now applied to all the slides. The next thing we want to do is preview what that looks like. So I've got a preview button here, and it will show the preview on the slides in slide sorter view. So I'll click preview and I'll choose this second slide and then click preview, and there you see it rotate. So if we select them all and we preview, we can see that's what it will look like when we play it in slideshow mode. So each slide applies on a rotation. So that's how we can use and apply a transition effect to all of our slides. But let's have a look up here in the timing group to see what other things that we can add. We also have an effect options button. So if we click the drop down from the effect options, we can decide which way our particular transition effect will play. So from the right, from the bottom, from the left, and from the top. And this particular option selection will be based on the transition effect that you've chosen. We can add sound to our transition. I wouldn't actually recommend that for a professional presentation. Maybe if you're doing something a little bit fun, you can add sound, or if you do need it, use it very, very sparingly. We can also set the duration of the transition, or how fast or slow it actually applies, and then we decide how we want this slide to advance. And on mouse click is the normal one, although you can set it to automatically advance after so many seconds. So there we have how to add a transition effect. So once again, with all my slides selected, we'll preview that transition, and as you can see, they're coming in rotating from the right. If I change once it's finished, I can change the options, and we can see that we can make it come from a different area. So let's just see, all finished. So let's go and choose from the bottom, and you'll see that it now comes up instead of to the right. And again, that's applied to all the slides because I had them all selected, which means that you could apply different transition effects to different slides if you so wished. However, I'd advise you to take care with that because your audience will end up getting dizzy if your slides are flying in from all over the place.